Hello, welcome back. It is me, Azreen, and always I'm joined with Ah Kit.
Yeah.
And together now, this is the
Teh
Tarik
Tarik
Hour.
I'm Ah Kit.
And I'm Azreen. We need to figure out how to say our slogan.
Our slogan is this is Teh Tarik, and I'm Ah Kit. You are Azreen. We are starting the show.
Okay, you can lead the intro like that next time. But yeah, we are back for another episode of Teh Tarik. I wonder if y'all can see. We have a we printed our own shirt. Look nice, right? Ah Kit design one. See the behind. See,
Who want these shirts?
Hey, if you want a shirt, order the link down below.
Yeah, because this one we are gonna limit do the shirts lah. Actually, it's not much. It's, I think it's 10 pieces or 5 pieces we are doing.
So we're giving free shirt.
Not free shirts. Actually, is buy one.
Oh, okay. I thought give free shirt, bro.
No lah. Actually, we doing for our own friends, and then maybe sell for. It's not selling the high price. It's just selling the the cost price.
Okay,
for
maybe
our,
we discuss. I feel like we want to let's do a giveaway first. Give 2 or 3 shirt for free first.
Can
To encourage people.
can.
But yeah, this is something we're trying to do. Maybe we will expand more into different types. And maybe moving forward, this is just what we will wear when we do our podcast. It's our uniform already. Like China, all wear uniform. Communism is like that.
Actually, this for fun. No, for fun, right?
Huh?
More fun is like we have a t-shirt.
I mean, it makes it look more legitimate. Look like we actually a real show.
Real show. Podcast shows, right?
All this time, we still consider ourselves as a stupid show. Actually, let's be honest, we are idiot, no meh? So high, basically.
Okay,
I know you want to say you don't want to become a so high, and we want to give actual value to people who are listening.
We are only the idiot's perspective wheel. The perspective wheel.
The perspective of idiots.
We are the small potato people.
The normal people perspective. That.
We're not the what you call that, the high rank.
We are not professor. If you want like scholastic data expert perspective, we are not that . Sorry, our education level not that king. Yeah, and you might be wondering, why are we just constantly reminding people that we are stupid and not smart? It's because today's topic is something that came to my mind recently, because as of recording, recently there was Women's Day, International Women's Day. Now, before we start anything, I know what it looks like. 2 guys talking about women. How many more podcasts need to be about men talking about women? But let's be honest. We just trying to share our perspective as always. Not trying to say like what is a good or bad perspective, but just our perspective when it comes to women in Malaysia. In particular, women in Malaysia. I feel like that's not really a topic talked about outside of women in Malaysia. Like, of course, women in Malaysia will talk about women in Malaysia, but
yeah.
men talking about women in Malaysia, as far as I know, not really good.
Okay, come to women's. How difficult women's living in Malaysia? What do you think Malaysians women's they have really a lot of restriction for them? I mean, to living in Malaysia.
I feel like women in Malaysia, at least,
it's one thing. The more I realize the one things the clothes they're wearing. The clothes they're wearing they got a lot of restrictions for in Malaysia, especially.
You recently the news, right? The cannot enter the building, everything, right?
Yes, you have to wear the long pants
or
to
long
enter
skirt,
the
cannot reach your knee one.
Yes.
And the funny thing is this one, if you a guy, you think the people will care, man? No one, only women for some reason.
Why want to get some this restriction for people who are entering? If let's say you go to hospitals or the clinics and then you are not wear a short. Oh sorry, miss, you are wear a shorts. You are not allowed to enter the clinic or hospitals. This one is quite
Stupid.
stupid, right?
Honestly, when it comes to like police, hospital, or any like emergency situation,
It's a public. I mean, more in the government sectors and public sectors.
even then, like restriction on government sector and all that is quite harsh also lah.
But it's really not fair for women. This is the things how come it's so nonsense And you read the news and seriously it's nonsense. I think this is the first country we implement the shot. You cannot go to the hospital is in Malaysia. Where got this such kind of this country? You cannot wear a shot to go to a hospital.
Maybe like Taliban country leh. We want to maintain like that, right? Because apparently this kind of clothing is immoral, erode morality, make you be more degenerate. Like to see women wear like that.
But I know lah, even guys also cannot wear the shorts to go to the
Yeah, but
the government side,
but the thing
government
is,
sectors,
women are not wearing like super short like that one. Like the government case, the government building case, right? The woman was wearing actually knee length, or the pants is reach the knee, or the skirt is reach the knee. Also,
Actually,
that cannot.
How come how come they are implement this kind of rules and regulation for women? How come? What's the reason?
I mean, generally, I think like a lot of this kind of rule is because it's distracting the man leh.
Oh, distracting.
The men see that like, I
cannot work. I cannot work already. You see the movement?
I see, down there, it cannot control
I
already.
cannot control. I go do some things, right?
Honestly, that is more like the man fault like. That is a man problem.
No. If let's say the woman wearing a short or sexy and wearing a singlet, no, it's the woman's fault, because you make me horny.
Wait a second. Don't go there. Don't go there, you.
You make me horny, bro. Then
Don't go there.
I become rapper.
Don't go there, bro.
No, this is the
But this is the excuse people use, actually.
Yeah,
All the
yeah,
time they say like, because you wear so sexy, that's why so many rapists. But if we actually look at statistic and data, right? And the actual cases of women being raped, a lot of the time what they wear doesn't matter. Like they could be wearing full clothing, they would still get raped.
But this is the same thing also. After you're watching a porn in your house and after watching a porn, you go down and street. Everyone is naked. You get this kind of imagination. This is the man issues lah, right?
Wait, but that's the thing. If you go down after seeing porn and you see everyone naked, that's a you problem. You got problem.
No, the man problem is not the girl wearing short because they make you to go to harass them,
No, I think it's more like, I mean, to a certain extent, it is like men not being able to control themselves. But that's a choice. I always believe that like you feel attracted to someone wearing like super sexy and you feel like you need to rape that person, that means it's a you problem. Because I can watch porn, okay, go out and see another woman and not feel like I need to attack her.
Yeah, correct.
You can do that. I swear to God, you can. It's just whether or not you want to do it. That's the problem. But of course, when it comes to this kind of thing, it's the women that gets victim. It's the blame is always women. Like, how many times you see the case of a rape, and then so someone will say that must be because she dress sexy, or must be because she walk alone at night, or must be because she friend with the wrong people. But like, how many people actually take the time to look at the rapist and say like, why did he do this? What led him to become like this as a man? Like, we don't want to tackle this problem at all. It's very sad to see the way women are treated in terms of like,
but
Malaysia. Well, I mean, this is not just Malaysia. This is like around the world, basically.
But come back to this is the human rights and the woman's right also. What I wear today, I feel comfortable and I feel nice for me. Then what I'm wearing, this is the man and the woman. I get their own choice to wear what I wear, right?
Similarly, like if you choose to wear like the full clothing, cover everything, wear the tudung, everything. That's your choice.
Yes.
Similarly, if you choose to wear short skirt and tank top, also your choice. It's not really a problem or a fault of them lah, right? But again, every time it's like that lor. It's like, oh, you wear short skirt like that. Wow, this one is attacking morality already.
Some of Malaysia weather is so hot.
Yeah,
why
bro.
wanna put so many clothes?
I also cannot, man. Me as a guy also cannot, bro.
Malaysian weather is so hot, you know.
Plus, here's the thing. Okay? When women dress sexy for themselves, it's also good for us also. We get to enjoy the view. Why you want to potong steam like this one? You get to enjoy the view also, ma. Yeah. I don't understand lah. People want to...
How come men so love to go Hawaii on this kind of beach?
Yeah, ma. Why we have all these beaches, cannot enjoy one? Okay lah, not too much lah. Here got religion sensitivity also lah. We need to take care also there lah. But the thing is also, if you're religious also, you should be able to control your own like how your desire. You should be able to control your own desire and nafsu lah. Like, you're a religious person, and then the moment you see someone in bikini, you're already like, oh, religion, devil got me already. It show me like you're quite weak one.
The religion is a different.
It's
a moral, actually it's a moral. It's not just a religion lah. It's a moral also, ma.
Yeah, but like a lot of our morality is based on religion. That's the problem. Well, not really a problem. That's the situation lah. The situation is a lot of our morality is based on religion.
The woman has the freedom what they wear. No, not even they wear a long pants or short pants. It depend them. They have the freedom. This is their right to do something.
Right.
Yes. Not say we are to do the restriction for them to force them. You cannot wear this. You cannot wear that.
Well, of course we say that with the understanding of what is compromisable. Don't like say, oh, I can wear whatever I want. That I wear tea bag and then one pasty only, and then wear a bikini and walk in KL like that. Of course, that doesn't make sense lah. Why you want to wear like that in KL? You will at least wear a pants and shirt to cover a bit lah. Like, don't suddenly go out naked.
Much already. That one is too much already. That one, maybe they want to find the trouble there.
You're basically trying to get attention lah.
Yeah, but for the I mentioned it's a short, only the short and then the long pants, you know.
Yeah, I mean those kind of thing is normal lah.
Yeah, normal.
Always people will say like that. Oh, you let them wear whatever they want. Then they want to wear bikini and then in the city there, it's wrong already.
But you enjoy not? I
enjoy lah. The more important is we don't bring ourselves to attack them like that lor, to harass them like that lor. Just because they wear something like that doesn't mean it's an invitation. People always say like, oh, you wear sexy it's an invitation lor already.
But come back to the government's the perspective view but guy also cannot wear short now. Really?
I mean, it's not like you wear basketball shorts and
I know last time the police is wear short also ma.
What, at the police station, is it?
Yeah, the police station is very old time, my father generations.
Oh yeah, like last time it's short also, right?
Last time it's short also.
Also like the police, like not just Malaysia, India also like they are the police wear.
Why come we want to cover the I mean,
man leg too sexy.
Too sexy already. The blue come out, you know, the hair all the hairy, Mr.
Too
Harry.
Sexy already. Wow, okay, that one
that one too much already.
No. When it's an International Men's Day, then we talk about men.
Okay, come to what's the good thing for the women?
Okay, here's the thing. When we just started this, I want to ask you, like, what is so good about being a woman in Malaysia?
The priority car parks.
Like, a lot of things that come out is like, okay, priority car park. Okay, there's one thing. Maternity leave. Like that.
Maternity leave.
But even there's like maternity leave also, it's not really like a full maternity leave. I think they give you like 60 days only. For maternity leave, that's including the period for you.
But after you give birth, baby, then you only got 60 days.
Yeah,
is it worth it?
That's including the. I think that's part of the process of giving birth. 60 days include when you take leave in order to go give birth also.
Do you get the mommy got any extra token from governments or
no.
any extra?
I mean, unless you're very poor, lor. If you're very poor, then you can get some benefits, But
Because you make the Malaysia population higher, ma. After because you already contribute the population.
But we don't give any like benefit for having children like Singapore, right? Like if you're a family and you have children, you have like special allowances, something like that, right?
Singapore got, but Malaysia got for Malay. But I think Chinese don't have lah.
I don't think so lah. As far as I know, we only done the like the budget 23 day. Then we say one time gift for like that. Then the below to 3,000 household, you give the
one shot lah.
One shot only, no. One maybe one. That one is not even one maybe one shot. It's just like we see how many you got first, then we decide lor. But again, when we talk about the benefits of being a woman, right? What is other benefit of being a woman in Malaysia?
Lady first, lor. Maybe we serve you. I mean, some waiter serve you lady first.
But these are all like surface level benefit lah. Like as a man, right? We have so many benefit. Like in workplace, we are more likely to be chosen because people will say, "Oh, we don't have to worry this guy about take period pain all this thing, or go for maternity leave."
On period, maybe you can get extra leave, no? Period leave.
There's no such thing. No such thing as period leave. If you take period leave, it's medical leave, you know. There's no such thing, bro.
Maybe you go what do you call that? You change the waters, the water bottles, big water bottle. You ask your colleagues, "Oh, you are guys, you come in to help me to change the water." Like, this is the benefit, lor.
Again, these are all like small thing.
The labor benefit, because the woman is so weak, ma. The man is more stronger. Then you do the labor things,
But nowadays, I don't think women ask for men help as much. This kind of thing. I feel like, don't know lah. Maybe it's like my situation is that a lot of the women I meet are all like very strong, independent women. They don't want to rely on men to do their job like that. But again,
is it good for us? Like,
I encourage it lah. If you want to be more powerful, independent, this girl boss, do it. Go do your thing. But like in terms of benefits, I think not really much of it as a woman, you know. I mean, from a man perspective, the only benefit I see in being a woman, you got boobs. Everyone loves boobs, man. Who doesn't love boobs? Unless you're gay, lah, maybe.
This mother natural.
Yeah, that's the only
because
thing.
Because we are born in baby,
but nowadays you
the first thing we see the boobs.
But nowadays you can
from the boob.
Really mother's milk,
Mother natural,
But nowadays you can get surgery, to get the boobs you want. Modern technology. In terms of benefit, not really much actually. Seriously, what else can you think of? For me, it's like I think like women's only train part, but even then, men also still go inside there also. Or women priority parking, men also still park there also.
Serious, no, not much benefit for women.
But when we talk about the bad things or disadvantages of being woman, suddenly the list becomes so much more. Just in retrospect, first thing first, child marriages in Malaysia.
Oh.
Have you heard of an older woman marrying a child boy? Got this case or not?
Child boy. Maybe in future, God. Now, at this moment, I never heard that.
Let's not talk about the possibility. Let's talk about what has happened. Have you heard of a older woman, 40 or 50 years old, marrying a 12 or 13-year-old child boy? Have ever such thing? Never in my life, okay? Got women who rape younger children, okay? Like the US case, got one woman, 30-something, had sex with a 14, 13-year-old boy, forced rape lah, and then become pregnant with that boy's son lah. And that's already a wrong case already lah. But when we talk about child marriages in Malaysia, 100% is a 40, 50-year-old guy marrying a 12, 13-year-old child girl. Like this is the disadvantage that women have to face in Malaysia. The fact that child marriages still exist, man. I'm more encouraged by some people. Like, again, don't know for you lah, but for me, when I heard about child marriages still existing in Malaysia, it's quite a shock to me lah, actually. Because I grew up with the thinking that this is
Because you have to
That
within
sounds
the
very
3 years.
illegal, man.
Because they are trying to make actually it's China companies lah. They will try to make the companies the good productions. So they why have this kind of regulations.
Bro, you literally don't look at women like human anymore at that point. That sounds very
They want to
dystopian,
make
man.
the high profit because men don't have these issues, ma. You don't have period, ma. You don't have any. You don't even you pregnant also. You pregnant is your wife pregnant. Ma.
That's biological thing, ma. Like those are natural things. What happens if a guy get injured? Then how?
I don't know.
It's similar if I if I got into an accident and I miss work, it's the same as like a woman got into a pregnant, they have to leave because it's like you need that time to recover, what?
So that's why the positions I can hire the man or woman. So if let's say you not agree with this agreements or this agreement, then maybe I hire the other man or the other girls.
Well, this capitalism mindset is very dangerous,
Yeah,
man. It's
yeah.
like if you cannot give me profit, then you are useless to me, man. It's like
Yeah, I can hire others, ma. This is a very reality world.
and I think like that kind of I mean, it shouldn't be a reality. It's a dystopian world, actually. But, and that kind of thing leads to like women not getting much in terms of like position in power, lor. Like not many women CEO or not many women managerial level.
Mm-mm.
And the ones that there are a few that become managerial level or CEO level, they need to like sacrifice a lot of their like personal life and something like that, lor.
But if let's say I don't know whether you have worked with the lady boss or
I have actually.
what's the difference the lady boss and between the guys?
Okay, here's the thing. I don't understand people say like, oh, women are really hard to work with, or like if the woman who is a boss, right, and not yet married, that means she has a lot of problems,
Emotions,
something like that. But as far as I can tell, and I'm thankful for this, maybe I'm just lucky. All the women that I work with who are superior than me, I had nothing but good experiences. Okay, like when I worked in an office job, I had like two women bosses at one point. And personally for me, I'm okay with that. I treat them like normal human. They treat me like normal human also. And we work like normal lah. And my current job now also, I also report to a woman boss, and we have a woman CEO also ma. Not an issue for me lah. So far lah, my personally, no issue. Colleague sense, I have actually worked with a lot of women workers, and again, maybe I'm lucky lah. Everything has been okay. Like there's no issue for women working with me, because like I'm not the type like if I talk to women, that means I need to tackle the woman one lah. Like I need to harass them or what. I actually just talk to them like normal human being lah.
But for what I know lah, if let's say for women is a more multiples working people. They are in the same time it can handle a lot of things. The women's, but for men it's more like okay, this is my target. I focus on this. It's more like this kind of thing for because I meet lady boss and the man bosses. They're different. They're more like if let's say for men, they are very clear, very short, very clean. This. But for women, yes, they are also. But I think the women's why the women can be more success is because the thinking, they're better than men. You know.
I don't think so. I think this is just a popular generalization because you say, oh, women is good at multitasking. I have a friend and she's not really good at multitasking. She's a very messy person, cannot focus can only do one thing at a time, and if do too much, she becomes stressed already. Got some this, and I've met some man who's able to see like take on multiple projects as a manager, like oversee multiple.
This more personality,
and that's why I see like that's just human, ma. Human have different behavior. What? It's just that maybe you met the women who are not really good at.
Sorry.
No. I mean, maybe you met the women who are good at multitasking and cannot focus on one thing, or maybe you just met women who are really bad at multitasking. I've met all kinds of people that have all this like supposedly women behavior or only men behavior. It's not true lah to me personally lah.
got one book is called One
Men from Mars, Women from Venus.
yeah.
This is such a bullshit thing lah, actually. This is what I hate the most about this popular. Oh, women and men are very different, eh? Oh, their thinking is so different, all this. Well, we have some slight variation, but generally, men and women, we all think the same thing, what? We just want good life and good health and just be happy, ma. How we get there is the difference only, ma. What?
But for men, it's always like a child like that, like the big toys. We always like child. But women is always like...
Not necessarily, leh. Not necessarily, leh. Nowadays, you see all these cosplay girls, you don't think they like the child thing, ah? See? We always assume, only men like this, ma. Because we don't give women the chance to show this. But now women more chances to show these things. Then you realize, women actually not much different, in terms of men. Talk about women difference, horny. Always people say, men always horny one, women never horny, right? You still believe this or not? You still believe this or not?
I'm not really believe.
People used to tell us back in the day, men is always horny, not all the time one. Women cannot get horny. Actually, it's not women cannot get horny. It's your skill issue. You cannot get the girl horny. Women are also as horny as men one, actually.
I think it's a moral restrictions. We have a moral restriction from last time we get.
Yeah, but because of who? Because of men, ma. Men force this restriction to women. It's what I believe lah. Maybe I can't. You don't believe that lah. But yeah, I mean, okay. So that's my experiences. Like for you, like working with women, do you still believe that there is that set distinction between a man boss and a woman boss there?
I think it's the same. Most is the same. Only the different, it's just like what you say, is the personalities. It's not much about the gender issues. Because every bosses is the same things. They are all, only the different way how they are going to work, we reach the goal.
I mean, that's like personal relationship, like how you work with that person, right? Because I've met good men, I've met good women.
Yeah.
I've also met bad men and also bad women also.
Yes.
And in Malaysia, there are good women and there are bad women as well. So like, let's take a moment to take a look and appreciate and also to attack women as well. So we celebrate women's right and we also celebrate women's wrong also. Equal opportunity, bro. Like Malaysia has like fairly great and influential women in its midst. Like off the top of my head, we've mentioned this. Yasmin Ahmad, a very prominent filmmaker, make great art, cinema, and everything, and really changed Malaysian perspective when it comes to races. Like I still remember watching Sepet, the movie. Is like, wow, this kind of perspective, coming from a Malaysian woman, some more, it's like unexpected, And other more recently is Michelle Yeoh, really showcased that talented Malaysian exists.
Yeah.
And let's not even talk about like sports people. Who's the tennis player? Nicole David.
Nicole David.
We have all these amazing women. But at the same time, we also have some terrible women in our lifetime. Like
the
Rina Harun. I don't know, man. How I cannot brain this. How is this woman is a family, homes affair minister, man? Someone who support like a misogynistic worldview and continue to put the idea that women are terrible and lazy.
Sorry, she mentions you have to wear a makeup and then welcome your husband to come back home.
Yes. This
wear like a Doraemon.
Yes. She is the one. Use the voice Doraemon voice. Like,
so your husband will come back very happily.
Here's the thing. I think she's just projecting what she likes to do to other people. I think she likes to do like that. That's why she tells other women to do like that one. Because her husband like this kind of thing.
But Last time I think because now she different already. Just now I searched from the Google. Oh, how come so slim already? Last time I think it's very chubby.
Plus size, plus size.
Plus size.
She actually went on a sponsored slimming product thing. And it worked for her lah. Good for her, man. She very slim now. You saw the picture, right?
Yo, see, really different.
Except the face not.
Oh, the face not. The body is very different.
Maybe it's not your taste, the face.
Yeah.
But it's her husband taste.
Husband.
Maybe she need to add on the makeup, heavy makeup, and then do Doraemon voice.
Hey, later then.
Why you scared kena attack?
Kena attack.
When people attack Rina Harun so much already, man. Like, I am actually shocked she was still in power after the Doraemon thing. And then she went on to do more dumb things like go during the flooding in when we had in 2021. She just went there to do photo op and never really helped anyone.
You want to do awareness on him,
She, I mean, I respect her for doing the advertising. She really hustle and grind, you know. But like, not just women in politics. We have some really terrible women, like Mona Fendi. I don't know, like, she's very amazing in that aspect. To be able to do that kind of atrocity, you know? Like, we have good women, we have bad women in Malaysia. There's a fair balance.
Your favorite woman?
My favorite woman.
Your favorite woman? Oh.
My favorite woman? Puyi. But here's the thing, okay. Normal society in Malaysia, generally people will view her as bad, right? Because well, I mean, my understanding is because she gained famous because using sex, selling sex, and became popular from sex, ma. So people think of it as a bad thing, lah. Right? Don't know, lah. I mean, for you, how do you perceive Puyi?
Like the magazine, the Maxim girl, like that, no?
Yeah, but is that a good thing or a bad thing for you? Like, if your daughter is popular from that, is that a good thing or a bad thing for you?
For me, it's not no good and no bad, no.
It's just it doesn't matter to you, right?
It doesn't matter to me, but seriously, Puyi, she do once it shows on these islands. Pulau.
Terrible reviews, man. When they say it's terrible movie.
Terrible movie.
I mean, regardless of the talent
but
there,
the career is quite good for her, lah. Actually, they do a lot of videos and then the movie.
I mean, popularity. She knows how to.
She is a quite talented people. Also, it's not just about sex, lah. I just we can say.
I mean, yeah, she can do more than just sex, but the idea is that the foundation is she comes from sex line, so it's like she will never be taken seriously after that, lah. That's how I see, like, a lot of people on social media. Whenever they see her, they only criticize her because of her physical appearance. So
it's no comment for her personality. I think it's.
I don't know her personality also.
She knows some things because of market value, ma. This is a marketing plan also, ma.
Yeah, I mean, I respect her for able to capitalize on her assets. His assets,
he do something in the value, then he catching the
market, right?
The market. So that's why so many
people are
private want to watch.
The funny thing is, like, the people who criticize her are the same person who probably.
The same person also
who enjoy her work lah.
Enjoy her work.
It's the easiest way to say lah. Who enjoy the work one. But that kind of unfair, like, look at women for doing this kind of thing is still too strong lah. Like, if a guy do this kind of thing, you think he will receive the same kind of attack?
Well, how we do the same kind of thing?
Like,
you doing porn? I mean, men doing a porn.
Yeah, if men doing porn or sell porn, like, would you think that is a celebrated thing, or is that like a thing to attack that person?
I think men is hardly to do this. Really?
Hardly to do sex work.
No. So is it welcome for maybe the woman group people? I don't know. Is it easily for?
I don't know. Like, women's buying of men punya.
Okay, this thing I remember one the Thailand's guys doing the shows on on a roadside selling the food one in Thailand. You see before the Thailand Bangkok.
Oh, the sexy guy.
The sexy
yeah,
guy
yeah.
dancing with the customers, that one.
Yeah, like that lor. Basically, that's using his sexuality also, right? He's selling sex, ma. You a handsome, strong guy.
Handsome, strong guy.
Six pack, everything, and then sell the thing. But people all like, women also like what?
Yeah.
I think the only people who attack that guy is probably like men who are insecure.
The thing is, you see people is doing to use the as a value.
The physical.
The physical as a value to attract people. Then maybe you are the fat guy or you're thin guy, you're not good. Then this is not good lah.
But that comes from jealousy, isn't it?
Jealousy.
Right?
Maybe you're jealous. Maybe some women or ladies are jealous. Oh, boy, so good. So good body. So sexy. Then
you no chance to enjoy, right?
How do you see what?
I think a lot of times women get the short end of the stick, kena attack all the time because of like, I don't know, maybe they are jealous. I feel like a lot of time comes from jealousy.
Jealousy lah.
So in conclusion, even though we support women in International Women's Week here, being women not so good actually. Not so great. So yeah.
Then for you, if let's say one day you wake up and become a woman, do you enjoy to be a woman?
I don't know, man. I feel like if I was a woman, there are a few things that I think that, okay, jump back to the good things about being a woman, right? I think one of the things that women have that men don't have, right, is a sense of companionship, like togetherness.
Mm-mm.
Like, women will be able to be together without fearing for anything. Like, if a woman feels like, oh, she's sad or depressed, she can go to one of her girlfriends and then they are able to talk it out and share their feelings. Men don't really have this, right?
Different way.
But you say different way, but it's not the way to do it, I feel like. Because it's not really helping the situation. Like, at least women are able to bring being forward.
Because for women, it's more emotions, man.
That's the thing. We always think like women are always emotion and men no emotion. I ask you, being angry not an emotion, man?
Because men always hide the emotions.
Yeah, but we are always angry, what? Not me?
You're always angry.
Then angry not emotion, is it? That's an emotion, right? So that's considered emotional. We have emotions, but we channel it the wrong way. I feel like that's the problem with men.
But if let's say you're not happy, or maybe your work is not happy, then you look for your boy. It means that your friends lah.
Your hang tie your
friends,
brother.
Then you mention, hey, I also same what? You talk to me for what? Everyone also same. Then you are saying, yeah.
Exactly. That's a bad thing, isn't it? Right?
The guys also not concern your issues also,
Because
I also got issues. You also is same one. We are humans. Everyone also got issues. I'm not. I block the
path
sharing.
there, the path there.
The sharing. Yeah, go drink.
That's a man bad thing. We suppress all these things. Whereas women, they are more likely to share because they have that connection.
They have a sharing.
They have that connection of being together and being able to share this kind of things.
They're more kepo, One more thing is,
men can be kepo as well. Okay, let's not. You never see a man suddenly go to a woman and say, "Hey, how many sex partners you have? This kepo also, what? No man."
Oh, men also. Men, but for men, kepo is more like, hey, so woman than you. You're so late.
They so attack the women. So actually, if I were to be a woman, like at least I know that if I was a woman, I would definitely know that women would be more likely to help me in terms of like emotional support and all this thing. Whereas men sometimes you are worried to go to other men for help, right? Because you've been taught like, oh, men should be able to take care of themselves.
You know why? Because men always is love to sharing with mothers, man. Mom, those kind of
mother complex, are you?
It's mother natural,
Okay, all right. Let's end. We've already almost 1 hour on the talk of women already, bro. Okay, well, we come to the conclusion that women still have a long way to go lah.
No lah, we
getting-
we want to look for the balancings and equal for every humans in state. I mean, in Malaysia or in the world lah. No matter what gender you are,
there should be.
we have judged from the ability, it's not the genders lah. I can say lah. Gender is not the issue there. It's because you are the positions in CEO or whatever is a high level of position. Even you are PM. It's not saying you are a woman you can't be a PM, but you have the ability. You be there. Then it's okay.
I think the most important is we need to remove the disadvantage we put towards women in the first place. Like remove that point lah. Like we don't use the fact that they can get pregnant as against them. We try to not use that as a point anymore lah.
We want to use a one measurement for women and men. It's not two measurements. Two measurement, which means it's a two regulation. Man can do this, woman cannot. Okay, we want use one measurement. If let's say today the hospital is not allowed wear a short to enter the hospitals, so even men also cannot wear the shorts. Only also what long
The more
pants.
better is let's not care about shorts or anything like that lah.
Yeah, this is one of the
It's the
example
more-
lah.
I rather we just remove the discrimination in terms of like based on women or based on clothing or this. Like let's just look at that person as a person and a human being and treat
Yes.
them like human being lah.
Yes,
That's all we need to do.
yes.
But will we reach that? I don't know lah.
Hard lah. I mean,
Um,
no. I think not just I mean not the Malaysia, only Malaysia here lah. I think it's a whole
Whole
world.
world is
The
yeah.
whole world also facing the same issues.
Okay, well we're not here to solve the issue. We're just here to talk it out and share our opinion.
We cannot change the world.
But we are still Malaysian. Oh yeah, our slogan. We can't change the world, but we are
know
Malaysian.
the world.
Okay, alright. Thank you guys for listening on this episode, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks and goodbye.